Hello, Pig Flight, Wizard 1-1. I hope you've both gotten settled in your quarters and were able to grab a bite to eat. Overnight, we've gotten some good satellite imaging of the better part of 2 Russian armored divisions working their way south towards the Nguri Dam. We see this as their key point of entry into Lower Georgia, and their occupation of the Central Valley would cement their occupation and annexation of Georgia. The situation is becoming desperate, and we need Pig Flight to get up there and slow the Russian advance down. Specifically, today, Pig Flight will hit 2 key bridges, which intelligence feels will slow the advance. We're pretty sure it won't stop them, as Russian bridging technology is very good, and we anticipate them rebuilding the bridges. But again, at this point, we need to slow them down. Blow the 2 small bridges at waypoints 4 and 5. Once complete, attrite as much armor as possible, and focus on the heavy armor tanks as they pose the greatest threat. Feel free to modify your loadout with the left alt and apostrophe keys prior to takeoff. Currently, there are no divert bases if you receive damage, but we're looking to change that in the near future. 2 last points. 1. Expect significant anti-air threats such as AAA and SAMs, so maintain your altitude and distance. They own the low air, so stay high. And 2. Your knee boards will have all the data you'll need to complete each mission. I'd advise you to refer to it frequently for mission-specific information. Good luck and be safe up there. I'll be here when you RTB to sit in on your debrief.
Copy.
Wizard is clear.
Lead to 2, takeoff briefing. Okay, first combat sortie of the deployment. We'll take off departing to the west and then turn north towards the mountains. We'll fence in about 15 miles prior to the IP, and then at the IP we'll turn towards Bridge 1. I'll drop the ordnance, and then most likely we'll have to do a 360 to set up for Bridge 2, because they're so close together. Once I've dropped on Bridge 2, we'll regroup and engage targets of opportunity focusing on the tanks. I want to stress again that we have to maintain altitude above Angels 10 as a minimum. Expect mobile SAMs and man pads, so keep your head on a swivel. If you get hit, push south as far as you can go. I wouldn't want to be taken prisoner by the Russians. You're going to do fine too. Just keep your focus and your SA and you'll do great. Any questions?
2 copies. No questions.
Pig 2 is rolling.
Cavalletti, Pig 1, request takeoff. Pig 1, Cavalletti, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE
Pig 1-1, wheels up.
All
Pig 2 is wheels up.
Two to lead. Have you heard any estimates on how long they're going to keep us here?
No, Wizard thinks this whole thing may go away inside of 2 weeks, but I don't think so. The Russians never give up without a fight, and they never just walk away from a fight. I'm thinking a month minimum, if not longer, but we'll see. I know you were planning on getting married next month, and I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Worst case, we could do the ceremony via Skype. It's not the first time that's been done on deployment. Don't worry, we'll work something out for you and Dan.
Thanks. I appreciate that, but Dan isn't taking this well. He's pretty upset. He doesn't understand that I can't just get on a plane and go home.
Hey, I know. It's hard being married to a civilian. My ex-wife was a civilian, and she took our first Iraqi deployment pretty hard. We had her go live with her sister for the second one, but by the time our number came up for Afghanistan, she was history. Civilians just don't get that this is our life. Fighting wars thousands of miles from home. It doesn't make it any easier, but that's just the way it is. Especially if you're going to be a lifer and stay in till retirement. It isn't an easy life for everyone involved, but someone has to do it.
I know. My dad was in the Army and went over for Desert Storm and SHIELD. I think you just forget about some of the hardships.
Okay, like I said, we'll work something out. Right now, we need to stay focused on our task at hand. We're coming up on the fence-in at waypoint 2. You're a damn good pilot, too. Now's the time to put all that training to good use. Lead out.
Warning, autopilot.
Armor at Bulls 025-413. Pig 2, in from the south. Engaging artillery at Bulls 025-413. Pig 2, in from the south. Engaging armor at Bullseye 024-413. Pig 2, Tally Triple A at Balls 025 414.
Go 100.
Pig 2, Tally Sam at Bullseye 020 412.
Warning, autopilot.
Pig 2, Tally Armor at Bullseye 00349. Pig 2, Tally Armor at Balls 35647.
Wizard 1-1, Wizard 1-1, Pig 1-1. Be advised, both targets have been destroyed. How copy?
Pig 1-1, Wizard Actual. Great job blowing the bridges. Your flight is free to engage targets of opportunity or RTB.
Pig Flight copies you, Wizard. Pig 2, rejoin.
Warning, autopilot.
Pig 1, inbound. Pig 1, over ready. Fly heading 179, port 50, QSE 29.86, runway 25, Japan altitude. Lady, Pig 1, request landing. Pig 1, over ready, clear to land, runway 25, wind 243, at 6 meters per second.
Altitude, altitude.
Great job! You blew the bridges and slowed them down to a crawl. Shut down your jet and I'll meet you in debrief. Wizard out.